Hi and welcome in this new video. Today I'm here to show you 5 ways plus one bonus, so make sure to watch until the end on how you can learn your business journey, entrepreneurship, tip, sales and everything you need to know to grow a business and become successful. So I've discovered for you these 5 ways. They are the most used also for me, and I can personally say that it really works because if you go, for example, to college to learn, you will learn a lot of business, you will take business classes and other stuff. But if you are already working for yourself and starting to creating your own business, you are not in the school, so you should learn everything you need to know at your house or at your office by yourself. So let's go straight into the list and start with the first point. The first point is really simple, is YouTube. You are already watching a YouTube videos on business, so this is great for you and it's 1 point for you. But for example, I watch about 1 to 2 hours of a video on YouTube every day about business. And you're thinking, okay, maybe you have the time, but I don't have the time. And you are completely right. This is why I play the video in background of an interview of whatever type I want, and then I go working for 2 hours. So I do two things in just 1 hour or 2 hours. I get my work done and then I listen to good tips that my subconscious mind will have and save. The next point is books. The past years I have read a lot of books. There was one period where I read a book a week. Now I am a little bit slow down, but I keep reading books, and I can say that books really change the point of view that you have on things, and depend of the type of book you can have a great inspiration or a tutorial tip. For example, I have this book right here that is really technical about digital companies and digital things, how technically it works. But I also have other books, for example, this one that you already had seen probably, that is completely for your mindset. So you should find the balance between mindset and practical stuff, tutorial. You should find the balance and start reading a lot of books, because also from biographies of successful people you can get a lot of inspiration and a lot of tips. You can see how they reacted to a certain situation and see if yourself are reacting in the same way or you are doing something else. And you should try to emulate the behavior of these people. The next point is courses, especially online courses, because in my local area there is not a lot of courses. Pretty much I say that there is really few courses for business and entrepreneurship, so everything I should learn, I learn it online. I have bought some maybe 5 to 7 courses, and maybe you're thinking that some courses are scam, and yes, it can depend. I have spent $400 for a course that was garbage, but I have spent maybe 5,000 or 500 or $1,000 for another course that is worth 10 times more. So you cannot pretty much say, but if the person is really serious and you know and you follow from a lot of time that person, it's great to buy a course to learn what this person teach and how he approach the business. The fourth point is personal coaching. So you meet one-to-one in face or via live chat or telephone. You meet a successful person that will exchange their knowledge for your money. You should have maybe 100 or 500 bucks, if depends of the person, but they can offer you a coach call where they simply tells you tips, advices, what they will do if they are in your situation, and how you can get better in your business. One tip for you is to make sure that this person is a really higher point than you, not it just making a few thousand more. Maybe you are 10,000 and he is 100,000 a month. This will be a great ratio. And then it's better find the person in the same industry, because I can have a gym and talk to a restaurant owner, but the tips that he can give me, they can be general, but he cannot give me specific tips on how to grow my gym in the correct way. So make sure to find the right person, because the cost probably is not very low, but it can be higher. The last point, and then there is the bonus. The last point is listening to podcast. You have already listened to me say this, but podcasts are one of the best way on you can learn stuff. Just yesterday evening, I didn't watch any Netflix, and I sit on the bed for 40 minutes listening podcast from Tai Lopez, Andy Frisella, Grant Cardone. I had different few podcasts that I listen pretty much every day, and you can use this to replace YouTube. For example, if you are outside, you are working outside, maybe you are running, you are going to a client, the podcast is an amazing way on how you can learn new stuff while doing other things. Really, really powerful. And then I have the last tip, really important. It's simple, just do it. As Nike says, just do it, because doing the entrepreneurship things, you will learn a lot and have a lot of experience. If I think when I started, now everything is different. I planned this and that, I wrote my business plan on paper, and pretty much just the 2 points were right, and then all the list was different. So with this message, I want to tell you that your expectation will be completely different of your end result for a lot of ways. It depends also of your experience, because if you are already 20 years in business, you can predict more correctly what will happen. But if you're just starting your first business, as I have made, it's probably everything, it can be replaced by other stuff. And another thing I wanna give you is to really have patience, because now I see that the things are really slow, they grow really slow. When I expected, for example, that just in 6 months I will earn a lot of money and buy a Maserati, but now that I can see that I am in business of some years, it's not that true. At the beginning, it's not speed, there is no speed in the growth, it's really slow, and maybe it can be frustrating for you, but you should keep working and just see the growth, the little steps that push you to the next level. And after a dark day, there will be a light day. As I said, as I have lived on a few months back in 2018, where I had zero work to do, zero clients. Now I am working with multiple clients at the same time. I am earning more money, and I am really more relaxed, and I can enjoy more my life. And I work a little bit more, but my mindset is setting right. So for example, I have time to make video for YouTube every day because of my state of mindset. I had also had time on the past few months, but my mindset setup was not right. So I was not in the mood to create new stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If it is, click the like button and see you in the next video.